What's up, dudes? Just a quick check before we start the video. I'm well aware that both Flu, Millennium, and Eptic made new songs this week. I am looking forward to reviewing those on my next video. On the flip side, DJ Snake's Carte Blanche was really just a non-album, not really anything special, so that's why it's not going to be reviewed in this video. But regardless, there's plenty of good songs, so let's just get right to the review. Next up is Mumbai Power by Skrillex and Beam. Granted, I've heard the snippets, trap beat, vocal chop songs ever, of course. And I like how it's not just one vocal chop, it's like multiple sequences of some sample. And I like this Beam edition. I don't really hear him too much, but it adds to the boobs. Hey. That's funny. You can tell you had a lot of fun making this song. It's just production flexing and a really fun song that has a lot of utility. New Jersey bounce at the end. It's great. Oh, next up is Case of Death by Rezz and Deathpact. Ladies, chill. That's some Deathpact textures right there. This would be a dope opener. If I was Rezz, I'd open this shit already. I can tell. Dope. That was a cool fill. A lot of cool switch ups, actually. I know it's your kind of your usual Rezz song, but there's a lot of interesting things going on in between. Like, oh, Deathpact loves like the violin, like almost cheesy samples, and then you got the melodic Amon Tobin stuff. Rezz and Deathpact meet really well. It's almost to me sort of like a Deadmau5 Wolfgang collaboration in the same sense. Like their sounds are like there's enough juxtaposition there, but there's enough synergy too. Next up is Stars by Conra. Bodhi. Banger. Really good guitar. If you're on that San Holo wave, I think you're gonna like the song quite a bit. Piano layered with the guitar sounds really, really nice. Next up, we got Truth by Jauz and IO. So far, it's sort of that song where, you know, people are still dancing to it, but people are kind of waiting for the next song a little bit. If you've ever been to like a techno club, you kind of know the deal. At least personally, people are kind of like looking around. People are moving, doing the little wiggly shit, but people are like, you know what? It's not a banger. It's just for sure that IO has better techno songs. That's a cool switch up. It's a little middle of the road. It's not my favorite IO song, especially from his techno catalog. Next up is Alesso's remix of Sad Song. Hey, we got some Alesso patches in an Alesso song. If you're like super nostalgic for 2013, 2014 Alesso, definitely check out this song. Other than that, next up is Better by Valentino, Wuki, and Roxanne.
No, bitches.
Nice FM bass. I think like a lot of Wuki songs belong to more of a live context, club context. Again, not saying you should be playing this song for your friends or whoever, but I think if you hear the song in the club, you're gonna be going pretty hard to it. Next up is Do You by Troyboi. Oh, we've heard this. Oh yeah. How? Troyboi is just the beat master, so that's an example of that. Next up is Cruel Love by Kayzo and two artists named sHYbeast and Zunmo. Damn, Kayzo's really going for the acoustic rock vibes for all the interludes and stuff, isn't he? Like every song. Like his past 4 or 5 songs. So to me, these sort of songs, these sort of rock songs, what I like about them is there's no delay between the bridges and the choruses and the verses. It's like, it's non-stop, like just one dope vocal thing that can sing along to after another. The thing about turning that to like an EDM context is those are kind of broken up a little bit by like the different fills, and like you need to go somehow from like a super high energy to a really low energy, so you gotta like kind of have a little like instrumental connector. You have like, yeah, I don't know, like think of like Day Remember or like Paramore's. Like I just like how they always The vocal stuff always is just constant. Like, I'm banging my head, you know. It's a pretty hard, low tempo beat, but I could just listen to like a really dope dance music song and then also listen to like my fucking Paramore or something. You know what I'm saying? I keep experimenting, Kayzo. I'm not sure if these are all gonna end up in an album, but excited for that album because I'm sure you're gonna pretty try to bring the sound home. Next up is Subtronics' remix of Vault by Excision. I think just Excision. Oh yeah, great movement there. That LFO action. The more I hear of Subtronics, the more I'm impressed. Subtronics goes hard as fuck. That's bottom line. What he's really good at. His live snippets that I've seen have been crazy, and this song is no different. Let's do "Back to Me" by Nitti Gritti. That's pretty sweet. Like the swing. Right? Is that what this is? It's like it's some weird. It's a very interesting bass line. I'd listen to this again. There's some interesting stuff going on here. I don't know if I want 3 minutes of it though. Next up is "Bastard" by Phlegmatic Dogs. Alright, Thickest House award goes to Phlegmatic Dogs this week. Yep, fast car music, that's all there is to say. Next up is "Death and Desire" by Knife Party featuring Harrison. Weak sauce. What? What is this? It's mixed well, produced well, but the content is like, who cares? Oh, this is disappointing. Band and Ships got way better stuff. Straight up. Next up is "Shelter" by ATLiens. Shelter immediately. Okay. I feel like sometimes the ATLiens drops like too minimal and too low tempo at the same time. But this has some cool stuff, cool sounds in it. Next up is "Drip" by Boombox Cartel. I hope Desiigner isn't delegated to just touring with EDM acts, because he's better than just Panda, if you actually listen to some of those other songs. Okay. You know, this three drops kept my attention. Kind of interesting. I mean, I think the Skrillex EP is that's already an ad. Troyboi's got some bangers this week. "Kiss of Death" by Rezz and Deathpact was a big surprise, I thought. And then lastly, "Stars" by Conroe. Those are my favorite songs of the week. What were your guys' favorites? Let me know in the comments below. This has been the first reaction to a whole lot of EDM for June 30th, 2019. I'll see you guys next time.